People, how you doing? How you doing, babies? How you doing? We got a little pop-up show, a little pop-up episodes, you guys, a little pop-up coming on to you. You guys have been asking me to comment on these American politics, so I'm going to get into the politics, y'all. We're getting ready for the Monday show. We're going to drag this into Monday. So this is a prelim show, as I usually do, about the politics. So I want you guys to understand, when it comes down to it, you guys, come on. You guys are arguing about Democrats and Republicans and all these different people and all these different things. But when it comes down to it, they all got their problems, y'all. Ain't nobody perfect. So if you guys can hear me out there, can you hear me live? Let me test this sound. Let me test if you guys can hear me. Where we at? We're going to count down. The show's going to start in about 5 minutes, you guys. I just want to give you a head start, a heads up. I want to let you know, grab your cocktails, grab your coffee. If you're in America, I know it's early in the morning, but I wanted to break you off. It's Friday, TGIF Friday. So if you guys can hear, let me know. Tell me what's up. And I'm going to tell you, the countdown, you guys, is going to start. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be back here in 5 minutes. But we getting into these politics today. We're going to share this to all our favorite people. You know, we bring a lot of politicians on the show. My family get into politics. I mean, I was supposed to be the president or the chairman or whatever, the board of the Democratic expat community here in the Philippines. You know, I'm abroad in Asia. I didn't quite do it. You guys that don't know, I'm a Republican longer than Donald Trump. But y'all, countdown is going to be go right now. I'm going to see you in 5 minutes. Countdown. The show's going to...
Hey, you guys, Krim Jackson, you are live on the set, and I'm going to take you around the world with me. My dream as a minimalist CEO, turning my clients' dreams into reality is what I do, showing that success is truly for everyone. Hey, you guys, I've got new shows weekly. Stay tuned and live your best life.
Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of magazines. And when they see me, They wanna be me. I am the fantasy. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Two Grauman's Chinese, red carpet TV, valet my limousine. Box office sweetie, and Oscar nominee. Now watch me snatch trophies. Woo! Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Walk, now walk, walk, now walk. Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of magazine. And when they see me, they wanna be me. I am the fantasy. Woo! Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Bump and bump it, bump it and bump, bump it.
Monday.com is the ideal platform for any organization that is looking to make their work more efficient. For nearly 40 years, the Smarta team has been assembling quality, award-winning cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs.
Monday.com is ingrained in our work life and our project tracking and has become an essential operating system at Nissan. The extensive customization allows us to build whatever we need. And for a large organization, it saves a lot of confusion and a lot of time.
Monday.com allows us to connect all of the platforms we use through integrations. If we need to share a file with someone or a calendar with someone, we can do that with Monday.
We've tried quite a few different platforms, and I've seen them come and go. I believe Monday.com has to stay in power because they're transforming as we're growing and transforming, so we know that they're growing right along with us.
Monday.com is
Success is for everyone. You're special. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Kareem Jackson is here. Turn your dreams into reality. Remember, baby, success is for everyone. Live on the set. New shows weekly.
Can you hear me? Are we here? Are we live now? Are we live? Is this thing recording? Is it working? This Kareem Jackson, you guys, live on the set. You guys, undecided. The black vote, baby. It's undecided. And black vote, we mean America, yo. I may be all over the world, but you know, expats, there's 9 million of us, and we can vote, and we do vote. So this episode, you guys have been asking me about this. Lord Jesus, you've been asking me about this. So we're going to get into the whole situation with the politics and all that great stuff like that. So you guys, I'm here to talk about this because, yes, the census is in, the stats are in, the videos are in, everything is happening. And you guys are live on the set with me. Hello, you guys. Kareem Jackson, how you guys? And we're talking about this politics because, as you guys know, I'm completely I love politics. I love voting. I was in the U.S. Air Force. You guys, I'm here in the tropics in the Philippines. I've been an expat for over a decade. You know that I was up to be the chairman of the president of the Democratic group for expats globally, expats united, and then what's Democrats United? Anyway, for that group, but of course I'm a Republican. If you guys don't know that, been a Republican longer than Donald Trump. I'm trying to switch to being a Democrat. I'm trying to switch that up. Of course, I'm abroad, so it's a little bit difficult. But I'm one of those Republicans that votes Democrat most of the time. I did not vote for Trump. Voted for Obama twice. I did vote for the second Bush once in the beginning. But you guys, the whole vote, you guys, it is, I think that by the time that we get to next year, you guys know that I published the expats publication for the expat vote. You guys know we also own Black Cancer Mag, blackcancermag.com, MAG, and they have their Black KC, BKC vote. We published that as well. Family politicians, you know, I joined the Air Force because I thought I was going to be in politics. And you guys, at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you this real quick. The black vote, I think that by the time the election comes, it's going to be 50-50. It's going to be 50-50. I mean, 50-50 like this. Maybe 30-30-30. Let me take that back. A third. Democrats, Republicans, and black folks who just say, fuck it, I'm not voting. And maybe half, 50% are black folks saying, forget it, I'm not voting. And the other 25 is going to be Republicans, Democrats battling it out. Because more and more black folks, whether you're feeling disenchanted, whether you're disillusioned, whatever it might be, you're feeling it right now. And it's not so bad that you're feeling it, because we've been feeling it. We've overcome everything. We don't know if it's Democrats, Republicans that helped us. You know, I'm 51 years old. When I became a Republican, Donald Trump was a Democrat, best friends with Oprah. He specifically said that Republicans are dumb. They'll vote for anything. If you want to win the election, you know, he had things he said about that. And the reason that I was a Republican is mainly just business. It was business. I'm a business finance Republican. I'm not a real, I don't, you know, none of the other stuff. And until recently, they weren't as right-wing, crazy, Dixie, you know, as they are right now. But it was about business. Who helped my business? Who gave me employee breaks? Who helped me become an entrepreneur? Who was that was Republicans. I never voted for them, just once for Bush. But the social circles that I hung out with, the networking that I did, even if you don't know it, if you're in business at a certain level, they're Republicans, bro. Unless you're literally in social services, something nonprofit, 501c3, things like that, it's Republicans. You guys have been asking me to comment on this Candace Owens video. Wow. A lot of folks compare me to her, the Black Fun Gay version of Candace. I'm not as direct. I don't have a fabulous studio like she has. None of those things. They're getting it ready, you guys. But hold up one second. Let me set this up. You guys have been asking me to comment on this. I'm not even sure why, but I'm going to get into it. I'm going to watch it with you guys together. And I have not watched it completely. But I'm going to tell you that right now, what I'm telling you from being abroad and being in organizations and being in the military and voting and all those things, guys, 50% of the Black American voter of eligible voting community in America and abroad. Remember, there's 9 million Americans who can vote living abroad. You guys forget that part. Those absentee ballots you always hear about coming in late, that's us. That's your military. That's your overseas diplomats. That's your overseas teachers, medics, many of your, what would you call them? People that, work for the church, outreach, things like that. That's who they are. I'm going to tell you this. I'm hearing either they're in limbo, they have no clue, which is very kind of close to the election to not know for sure. Biden has not proved himself to be the number one choice, so the Democrats need to find somebody. Kamala's great. We got a sister. We got a woman. She broke the barrier and things like that. But when it comes down to it, I don't see a lot else. Even as a gay man, I don't like the global LGBTQ agenda. I don't like it. And I am a gay man, okay? I don't like it. And it's not that I'm conservative. It's just that I think that there's so many problems around the world, and most countries around the world handle their social issues even better than America does. So at the end of the day, you can say whatever you want to say, but they may show you 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, even 10 or 20 situations around the world where gays and other people are discriminated against or put in jail, and the different laws that are passing. And it's terrible, don't get me wrong. But besides that, and besides until you came and probably shed a light on it, they didn't have an issue with it. It was okay. And many places in the world, Asia being one of them, being gay or being, you can't binary, maybe is a better term, is kind of the thing. Nobody cares. It's not a big deal. There's 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds, things like that. But this situation with Candace, let me play this real quick, you guys, and
like ours. Very top. I mean, this is the most first world country that's ever been. You'd think the most civilized and the most just. Here you have to consider a murder case through the lens of politics. When you get to that point, haven't you already given up civilization?
Well, that's correct. And what we're really seeing is mob justice. And that's really what happened with this entire trial. This was not a trial about George Floyd or Derek Chauvin. This was a trial about whether the media was powerful enough to create a simulation and decide upon a narrative absent any facts. Whether it was powerful enough to repeat showing and talking about a 9-minute clip that came from somebody's cell phone without adding any context, without showing the full, the full police video, which they could have released. They refused to release the full body cam, which would have added more clarity to the fact that the media was lying. The media came out. Let's not forget this, Tucker. The media came out and told us that this was a man who was just getting his life together. He was a good member of society, and he got mixed up because a racist white police officer had it out for him and killed him. All of that fell apart. All of the facts came out, and all of that fell apart. We now know, of course, that he had enough fentanyl in him. It was 3 times the lethal dosage. 3 times lethal. Okay,
I see why you guys are asking me to comment on this. First of all, Candace, nothing against Sister Candace. Whether you like her or not, the sister is ambitious as hell. You got to respect this sister. She's a woman. Candace Owens is a woman. She's a black woman. She's a black woman who's married, has children, family with a non-black guy, as I do. Open book, okay? And I'll tell you this. She's got to defend both. She's got to play the devil's advocate, because Tucker, in this situation over here, is no different than her husband at home every night. She's used to this argument. She's used to talking to white dudes, as a black woman. And you're going to see later on this, she's emotional to me. She's very emotional. She's very passionate about this. And she's 80% correct, you guys. I understand both sides of it too, because I've got family.
Him when he died. But
I'm going to tell you this. We're going to continue this, but where she's missing it right here now. And because I think this is a situation where women in America, especially black women, they haven't been working a long time. They haven't been equal rights in a long time. They haven't been balling. She couldn't have had this show 50 years ago. She couldn't have married that man 50 years ago. But went through this for a lot longer. I think that she's going, and I think that where she's going to miss it, and I'm pretty positive this is where she's going, is that what happens is, when it comes down to it, she's going to miss the fact that his situation that he was in is the whole racist thing. Why was he out on a limb? Why was he on fentanyl? Now, mind you, when a white person has fentanyl, when the white addicts, when the white people commit suicide, or the celebrities for that matter, have these, mind you, fentanyl, that's a prescription drug. So he was high on prescription drugs and probably other stuff too. But the whole situation that brother's in, that whole life that he's living, that is the problem. As a black man, when I see this and the whole thing about the Republicans, Democrats, because we're going to show you, and I'm going to show you another video after I get done with this one, is that the issue that she's going to say to you, I'm going to tell you, as a black dude, we're hearing what she's saying. I do understand what she means, but where the black community, myself included, are not connecting with her, is that we're saying, yeah, he can be a good guy, upstanding, trying to get his life together, no different than Hunter Biden, President Biden's son, who's a crackhead himself, just like that guy was, is trying to do right now. He can do both. He can be both. But the whole point that we miss is that we take advantage that he's an American. He's in the richest country in the world.
But nobody cares because the media.
Why is he not doing better? But continue. Let her continue on.
Was successful in putting out a narrative, and they kept hitting that narrative. And the reason why the Democrats are happy is because they realize, of course, the media supports them, and now means the Democrats can get whatever they want because they can create a narrative, and then they can treat people like pawns and get them to basically say, if we don't get what we want, we will riot, we will loot, we will send these people out like soldiers to destroy your neighborhoods. And that is exactly what has happened. That has been the determination of this trial. The media and the Democrats now have enough power to bully and to lie to and to create propaganda and to successfully win. And that is what happened. And they are celebrating that win today. This was not a fair trial.
Only one side.
No person can say this was.
Okay. The reason, okay. She's talking about a case, you guys, where all of these cops that killed this person, whoever he was. I don't understand the American thing. I'm in Asia. I'm in the Philippines. When they were killing drug addicts in the Philippines, Tokang, remember that? I won't say the president's name that was doing that because I don't want to get striked. But when they were doing that, he was very fucking clear. It wasn't about black, brown, moreno, puti. It wasn't about Christians, Catholics. If you was on some goddamn shit and you was out there robbing people and doing this shit or whatever, you was going to be in a bag. We all know that blacks, she's just saying it. I don't know what the hell Hunter Biden's doing. He's probably doing a whole bunch of shit. But I guarantee you, they're probably doing the same drug. But Hunter has a whole different experience in life. Not death, but in life. Because Hunter Biden is alive, kicking, a multimillionaire right now. So this poor guy, mind you, driving, rolling down the street, going to the store, whatever he was doing, he can do all of the, I don't know if he was true, whether he was getting diapers, I don't know if it's true or not, but whatever he was doing, he's an American in America driving around, and now he's dead. Too often they divide and conquer us, including Sister Candace. I love Candace, actually. I don't like her things. I don't like her opinions. I don't get it. But I did date a white for a while, for a few years. I tried, y'all. And it was a white, my partner, I couldn't go in the country club because they didn't have black folks in the country club. Christmas parties where their family lived on the country club, by the way. So it wasn't like I was going to play golf. I mean, I would go visit their brother, their sister, and their nieces and their nephews. And my black ass could not even go in the country club. And I'm a bougie ass nigga. I go to country clubs. Okay, I'm just saying that does exist. So she's at her level, there's a lot of things she's going through. But I think that the bad thing is that she's missing the fact that that brother was a victim. She's starting his whole experience, his whole existence, his whole life at drugs, at robbery. She's not remembering. No, 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 no. There was a time when he was a little kid, a little baby with a dream, running around in kindergarten. He's a real person. Circumstances took him to where he was. No different than Biden's son. And they don't ever say nothing about no pornos and global situations and money and millions of dollars. The poor brother he was broke, trying to get his life right. Like most Black Americans who are in that situation. And I think that she's missing that. So let's keep on going, Julius, real quick. She's missing that component.
You just got to take 3 steps back and acknowledge that only one side behaves this way. I mean, a jury in 1995 concluded that O.J. Simpson, despite DNA evidence, hadn't murdered 2 people, and there were no riots. But more to the point, there are a lot of people sitting behind, Trump voters sitting behind bars right now, have been for months, charged effectively with trespassing. We're not speculating. We've seen the charges. No Republican in the Congress stands up for them. Nobody mentions that.
Okay. Another aspect of this conversation, you guys, that I just cannot. Okay. First of all, I got 5 words. What if they were Black? That's it. You can think whatever you think about the Capitol situation. You can even take Trump out of the equation. You can take out Trump and just put in Bambi. Okay, Bambi said something, got the whole people in an uproar, and then the thing happened. I think what would have happened if that would have happened after the Million Man March? What would have happened? Now, mind you, we saw how they treated people when Trump was just going to go speak at a church. Remember that? And remember, we're American, you guys. This I don't understand this, to be honest. If you were an American, you know damn well you couldn't do this. And yes, if a Black person stormed anything, they could storm the freaking park. They could storm your car. Trespassing, they're lucky if they're alive. Now, I will say this, I'll give you a Candace Owens perspective. If Black folks had rioted like that, especially with the ammunition and the gadgets and the things that they had, and the things that we all know that our cousins and uncles and aunties have, you see them on 4th of July shooting their stuff in the air, you know Black folks is strapped. It would have been a lot more scary. I will agree. I will agree that if Black Americans had the energy that white mob had and stormed the U.S. Capitol because they were mad about George Floyd, or they were mad about, let's not even say that. If they were mad about not having a Black president before Obama, there's many, many elections. Many, many elections. Luckily for us, I think America knew that. I think the powers that be knew that. That's why Obama won twice, 2 terms, because they knew that if this had happened to the Black American community, who are friends with everybody, we're folks, we're friends with white women, we're friends with gays, we're friends with Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Mexicans. I think that same exact scenario would happen. 1, Black folks can climb a lot better than I. It wouldn't have been jokes. Black folks would have climbed like Spider-Man up those walls. They would have had to kill. And if they had the support that they had in that capital that time, which was not a lot, they couldn't have handled that many black folks armed, angry, planning to do that. Remember, we do have the Muslims, the Nation of Islam is real. The Black Panthers is real. We still got the bikers. We still got the Buffalo Soldier show. These people still exist. You saw 007, James Bond, he's British, but still, we got black folks who can, it would have been different. So in their defense, it would have been different. I can keep going, I'm sorry, but I had to say that. I hate the hearing that. I had to say that because I don't like that they're like playing it down, but I do understand why they do it.
Nobody, is prison reform when it's their political enemies. That's not equal justice, but nobody says it. Why is that?
Because we have two pandemics going on right now. There's a pandemic of ignorance in this country, and that is only allowed to fly because we also have a pandemic of cowardice in this country, okay? So we have people that are purposefully putting out a bunch of ignorant claims, and then we have people that are too cowardly to stand up and say, you know what, this is wrong. There has been so much that has been going on in this country that is wrong. You talk about it, I talk about it, but we do not have people that are sitting in Congress that are willing to take this fight where it needs to be taken. By the way, you bring up Maxine Waters inciting violence. I'm so old, Tucker, that I remember when a man said march peacefully and patriotically to the Capitol, and that was considered an incite to violence, right? That was like, oh my God, stop the press, get this person disappeared from social media because he is calling for violence. Look at what Maxine Waters says. No one in the media is condemning these remarks. That same media that condemned Trump and his supporters for weeks on end is now do this. They play by a different.
Okay, Jesus. Okay, I see why the Democrats are going to lose the Black American vote. You may not like her a lot. I'm talking about Candace. You may not like Candace a lot. She's talking to a lot of people, y'all. Maxine Waters is not as threatened as Trump. I don't think goes to violence, but I believe that if you're a politician, I mean, the same folks couldn't eat at restaurants. It's a hard argument, but I'll tell you one thing I really noticed about this, and I think that should be said here, and I'm going to bring it out because I think that we're going to miss it. This is an attempt to divide us and conquer us. Maxine Waters and Trump are both rich American, now politicians for Trump. What is okay, they both call for violence, which means the American government calls for violence. And when you're abroad, when you're one of the 9 million folks abroad, when you're abroad and you see these situations, it's nothing to do with they don't know Republicans or Democrats. They don't even really think about black and white. They think American politicians, Americans, are always inciting for violence. They're always fighting. That's what they see. So at the end of the day, I think that the problem that the Democrats and Republicans are seeing, and I think that we're going to talk more about this on Monday at the whole full show of the whole Black LinkedIn episode. You guys, they're missing the fact that most Americans don't vote. Most Americans are not a Democrat nor a Republican. They're forgetting this simmering pot of people that they're so worried about losing people that they don't really think about the people that have never really cared. It's been kind of okay. They don't really vote. And when the people that they're going to lose to are not going to vote, and the folks who are going to come in and start talking to these people and communicating and saying, wow, we don't vote either, and they're going to connect, America's missing the fact that they're going to lump all of you in the same category. No one's going to care about Trump or Biden or Maxine or they're not going to care. It's very honorable that she's comparing a president who's a white man who's a billionaire, according to him, with a little old black lady, just because one's Democrat or Republican. I mean, she's drinking the Kool-Aid. But in the day, I'm sure that if you told Trump that he compares to Maxine Waters, he would be insulted, because there is no comparison. But let's go ahead and continue, Julius. That's what I'm seeing. That's the issue that we have. But continue. Yeah. It's crazy to me. Crazy.
But it's because we allow them to play with that different set of rules. They get away with virtually everything because we don't have strong people on our side that are willing to stand up. You know, and that it's a sad conclusion. It really is so frustrating. And the idea of martyring George Floyd, the way Nancy Pelosi spoke about him, it completely forgives all of the trauma that he brought against his victims while he was alive. You know, a man that served 7+ stints in prison while he was alive, armed robbery being 2 of the reasons why. And now we're going to martyr him and say that your name will forever be synonymous with justice. Imagine, Tucker, if you are one of his victims that is alive, one of his victims that he armed robbed, and you have to hear that this man's name will always be synonymous with justice. How would that feel to you? I feel like we are living in fiction right now in America. We are losing this country and we are living in fiction because people are not strong enough to call out this stuff. And I feel like I'm one of the only ones who has the courage to say, I will not be mobbed into a different reality.
Okay. Do you see why is she so riled up for this argument? I can't even do it. People are telling me that I need to be more energetic on my show. I need to talk about more of these political content. I need to be more black or less black or in the middle or more gay or more whatever. I need to choose. She's mastered the art of passion, because I don't know how you could really honestly be passionate about this topic in this way. But let me tell you why this is. And this is why I left America, you guys. This is why I said, and it wasn't about leaving America. I think that people misconceive that notion. There are 9 million Americans living outside of America. I was joining them. I was like, if you can't beat them, join them. It was not, my perspective was not, oh my God, I'm so sick of America, let me go somewhere else. My perspective was, I got a bunch of friends that are abroad. This is before Passport Bros, before all this crap. And they were telling me, it's this, it's that, it's the other way abroad or whatever. And I was like, okay, I can't beat them to it. And this wasn't in this, I'm saying people, but these were clients, companies like AT&T, Western Union, okay? The Kansas City Star, right? My hometown. Fubu, 7-Eleven, Krispy fucking Kreme. These are clients that I had, people that I knew. Hooters, fucking Hooters. Getting passionate. See the passion? I'm trying to induce the passion. They were telling me, Kareem, what are you doing, bro? We don't print in America anymore. It's too expensive. You need to look in the Philippines. That's how I heard about it. Kareem, we can't pay our bill. You know, we're going to have to cancel our advertising contract with your magazines in Kansas City, USA, AT&T, right? Sprint, now T-Mobile. We're going to cancel that. I'm like, well, why, what am I supposed to do? You need to look abroad. We're out, so we're laying off 30,000 people. 30,000, 20, I don't know how many they lost, but it's like between AT&T and Sprint, it's about 30,000 people that were laid off like that. And they said because they're moving the jobs to the Philippines. That's how I heard about the Philippines. I'll tell you another caveat. All these folks are Republicans. Yeah. That was the circle I was in. They were Republicans. So I want to just say this, is that when it comes to what she's saying and the passion, I don't understand the passion. I don't get it. I don't understand. I think it's a situation where we need to really think, okay, what are we talking about? Because the big thing that you're missing is one, the divide and conquer thing. When you're abroad, you get so sick of it. It's like no one takes accountability, no one takes responsibility. The American government, I don't know what the hell they're actually doing right now since Trump. I do kind of see why Trump would be better, why people get it. Because at least he stands for something. He at least, I mean, mind you, you forget about it. Trump and Biden are the same people. Trump was a Democrat before. So when Biden was rolling at his heyday, doing all the things that you guys criticize him, like the crime bill and things like that, Trump was a Democrat. He was the one funding his campaigns. That is why I was a Republican. I was over those people. I wanted to each one teach one, you know? The Republicans back in the day was about pro-business. I wanted to learn the game. I have all of Trump's books, even though he was a Democrat. Shoot, fuck y'all. I went to Trump Academy. I didn't want my money back. What is that? So I think it's one of those things, you guys, where when it comes down to it, I think the divide and conquer is where I'm not feeling her. She's letting them divide and conquer her. And if you think about it, she got her husband at home. She got the white dude she's interviewing, Tucker Carlson. She's one lone little, and she's not that. She's a little bitty, pretty petite little girl, y'all. She's no bigger than my sisters. My sister's actually, one's in the Air Force, a super sergeant, and one is a hot girl, tattoo, full body, got her own business in Dallas, rolling, pool in the backyard, and a Benz in the front. So they're a little bit more aggressive than her, besides her energy. But I understand how she's in a situation, she built a life where she's the only black woman around these guys. So her passion here, I don't need to finish it. I don't need to finish that, Julius. Her passion here is great. It's wonderful. But I think that it's one of those things where we need to understand is that the divide and conquer thing is not going to work. You guys, black folks are waking up. Black folks are, I mean, I'm not saying in the woke sense. I'm not saying in the woke sense, you guys. I'm gonna go to a break in a little bit. I'm not saying this in the woke sense. I'm saying that they're waking up to the reality of the Democrats and the Republicans are kind of the same. Every black person, you know this is confusing to you. You know at the end of the day, you're very confused. Why is it that the Republicans, Abraham Lincoln, who was supposedly half black or part black or something, freed the slaves, but now we're Democrats? As a kid, when I grew up, my Democratic family, father, mother, always told me, though, because I'm a family business, that we do better when Republicans are in office. They wouldn't vote Republican, but they knew as business people, our family business did better when the Republicans are in office. Why is that? So you guys, I want to go to a commercial really quick, you guys. You know I came over to the Philippines and I got away from all this stuff. When I get back, though, I got another video I want to play for you guys. I'm going to show you guys, the Democrats are losing the black vote, y'all. They got black folks that ain't probably never voted, that's 40, 50 years old, that are going to vote this next election. You got a lot of black folks, the largest number in American history, getting their passports, passport bro, sisters, everything, and going abroad like me. But I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, right? But for a lot of people, they're new to this. And they're going to look back and they're going to realize when you're far away from it, you don't really care about Republican, Democrat. There's no such thing as voting down the ballot like in 1950, 1980s. But you guys, let's go to a break, you guys. I want to show you this real quick. We got a trip here I want you guys to get involved in. A lot of you guys are trying to look at places to go, to get out of, to kind of get away because the politics and situation is too much. I have to do it. I love it. I don't regret it. And the biggest step to patriotism is getting that passport and traveling. But after this break, you guys will be right back. But watch this commercial, you guys. Not go anywhere. It's Kareem Jackson. You're live on the set. I'm so glad that you are here. But this is how we pay the bills. I want you to meet the Travel Boutique, you guys, a wonderful partner of ours. So I got my passport. I love to travel. You know, I'm a passport bro, right? So I want you to get ready to elevate your wellness journey with Kareem Jackson live on the set, because it's time for you to unlock a world of rejuvenation, cultural exploration, you guys. Join us, you guys, for one-of-a-kind experience as we present Black wellness retreats, medical tourism packages, and island healing wellness getaways. Nestled, and you know I love it, bro, the breathtaking Philippines Islands, baby. It's brought to you by my friends over there at the Philippines Magazine, philippinesmagazine.com, our exclusive partner of the Travel Boutique. These retreats are your passport to paradise. So ready, you guys, be part of something extraordinary. Get over to the philippinesmagazine.com, click on retreats, you guys. Plus, you can request to join our Passport Rich private travel group. That chat is off the chain. Or go to the travelboutiquellc.com, people. Embrace wellness, embrace culture, embark on a journey that's tailored just for you. Kareem Jackson live on the set with the Travel Boutique, where wellness and adventure meet. You're not going to want to miss right back. You're not going to the rest of this damn show. Don't go anywhere. Get your cocktails, get your coffee refilled or whatever, but come right back, because I got some information to you right now. You might know Rakeem from here on the show, but you don't know Rakeem like I know Rakeem. Rakeem is an excellent coach, you guys. This guy, okay, come in here, fam. Let me talk to you real quick. If you guys are going through things, I'm going to tell you what's good, fam. It's your main man, Kareem Jackson. I said with you, no, I'm not scared to tell you this right now. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business, or you're a parent, meet executive people that you got. Is which feels what you guys. He's a great person to help you. You first always you're finding on wins, whether you're whatever you're doing. Don't relationship coach in his community. He's united life. Take you to the for humanity, for everyone, guys. This is your antidote. Rakeem, how coach you.
Three, two, one. We are live. Hello, world. Success is for everyone, baby. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Yes, let's go.
You guys, Kareem Jackson here with you right now. I'm back here. I want to open this up because we're having a great ass episode of Black LinkedIn on Monday. You like it or not, I'm Black American vote is completely undecided. When it comes down to it, there's folks who are able to vote in America. The million of us, Black diamond expats abroad, are gonna be like, we're not gonna vote, or we're not sure. We're on. I think there's 25% between Democrats and Republicans. They're gonna fight it out for those last black folks that are going to vote, because black folks are very confused right now. And the whole reason I wanted to show you that whole Candace Owens situation and comment on that one, you asked me to do it. But the other thing is because she represents another type of black person. In America, you're so busy making us fight between ourselves. You're so busy dividing and conquering and breaking us up into segments and demographics and markets and interest, and that you forget that most Americans don't vote. They're not political, most, but they represent the larger portion. But all of a sudden, you're getting ready to lose a lot of these people that you already have to that demographic. That's what I think is going to happen. And I'm going to tell you this real quick, because a lot of us, I don't need to show you about how Democrats, I don't need to show you about how black folks are Democratic, how black folks, I've got friends. If you guys are watching here, I know they're going to be cussing me out in the comments, my own friends, my own peeps that are diehard Democrats. I've got senators in my family. I've got congressmen in my family. My godfather, my godbrother are both in political Senate, congressman level politics. I joined the Air Force out of high school just in case I wanted to get into politics and wanted to have that history. But the Democrats and the Republicans, it's kind of undecided right now. And if you don't believe, I'm going to show you one more video. But let me prepare you real quick. Let me give you a little story. I'm not even going to tell you who this video is opening up, because I want you to focus on the blackness of this video. The accents, the choir, the prayer, the content, the conversation, the American dream, check this out.
Saw through Jim Crow, and will see them into being the powerful people that God intends us to be. Come on. And I can tell you this right now. I don't care who's in the White House. I don't care if it's Joe Biden. I don't care if it's Donald Trump. Jesus Christ is still on the throne. And I'm going to move forward and continue to do what I do. Now, if I have anything to say about it, in 2024, it won't be Joe Biden. President Trump will be right where he should be right now, doing what he was doing before, putting this country on the move. We got to start doing for ourselves. And we got to start realizing that the greatest energy that we have in our community is the 6 inches between our ears. We got to put that to work. We got to make some changes happen. And I fully intend to make that a priority as I continue to serve in office. Because I can tell you this right now. I could be laying in that graveyard right now with some of my contemporaries. I could be sharing a prison cell with them. Or I could be sharing a crack pipe or heroin needle somewhere with them right now. But I'm not. God saw fit to put me in a place and give me an opportunity to stand on the stage with the President of the United States.
Okay. Y'all, I know this is old. You've probably not seen this before. Even though it's old, that used to be the Democratic promise. That used to be the Democrat. Now, mind you, we have forgotten it's the American dream. It's not the Republican dream or the Democratic dream or the green dream. But it gets better. It gets better. Let's fast forward a little bit. Y'all, they got prayers. And I'm just showing you this, not to promote it. I want you to see how the Democratic Party is losing hold of black people.
I know. I thought you were going to miss him from downstairs.
Fast forward a little bit. Prayer. I went into Look at this room, you guys.
I'm in good hands. You don't know how many people.
Look at this room, you guys.
One of the worst
the prayer.
times in history.
Jesus, we acknowledge Christ, the Lord, our Lord and Savior. We acknowledge Him. Those on the left that reject God, we are living in a day and age right now where they want to push God out. You see what happened when they push God out of school, when they push God out of the courthouse, when they push God out of our society. We have more crime, more everything is evil. So we have to stand up now. Listen to this.
Be the glory for the things He has done.
Okay. Save it. Wait. Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna say. Give me ring full camera. Okay, y'all. I've been in marketing 25 years. They are coming for the Black American vote. They're coming for the culture here. So when we say the Black American vote is undecided, people, you need to pay attention. And we're gonna get more into this. We got a whole political week. We got a whole Passport Bros week again. Y'all complain and get mad when I bring it up, but y'all, they love y'all. They got a whole week coming. If you want to sponsor the show, then we can talk about your topics. But so far, travel, tourism, all those things, yes, that's who's paying the bills. Diversity, equity, inclusion is paying the bills. But you guys, fast forward a little bit more, Julius, because a lot of you guys would not expect this. Passport.
Worshiping God. Listen to this.
Wait for it.
Soul of all of you beautiful people is just such a gift, but we have a very, very special guest. Just a couple of words about our 45th president, my friend and my mentor, and just such an extraordinary man. You know, when you look back at the 4 years of the Trump administration, you see prosperity, you see opportunity, you see an America where every
mentioned that Brooke is
would pack into venues, rain or shine, 12 a.m. or 12 p.m.
Four or five or six maybe, and if some of them were impossible. Some were people I knew very well. I said, you cannot be elected. You're not electable. But they were friends of mine, and I said, all right, I'm going to give you a shot anyway. But, you know, they say I back people that really have a good chance to win. No, I back people that have no chance to win also. But if they were good to me, and if I think they're great and they love our country, I back them anyway. I don't care.
Absolutely, yes.
And we're setting records on the endorsement thing. We have J.D. Vance in Ohio. We have Dr. Oz, as you know. Dr. Oz wasn't doing particularly well. And then I endorsed him and he became a rocket ship.
Awesome.
Many others in your state, by the way, are great. Senator to be at this point, but
I'm not a Trump supporter, but I'm not a that's the same thing the Democrats be doing. That's how they got us. Republicans are claiming it. I'm just saying, you guys, please tune in on Monday, Black LinkedIn Show. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to have a great conversation with Rakeem, brother. I'm going to be very exciting. We're going to do some homework this weekend. We're going to beef this up. We're going to have a better part of this, a better episode of this. Because I want to bring up the fact that the psychology of Black America right now is not the best. The fact that 500,000 Americans are trying to leave the country, waiting for their passports. I think over 1 million have already left. The fact that there's over 9 million Americans living abroad right now. And let me tell you this other caveat too, real quick. You have the white guy, the European guy that's complaining all the time, that's walking, the Canadian guy. You have that guy ready? You know I love this video, right? Y'all, I'm going to end the show right now. But I want to play this guy's video because I'm telling you why I'm going to play this guy's video. Again. I play it because they cut these episodes up and then on Monday. But you guys understand the reason why the Democrats are losing the vote. The reason that the Democrats are losing the vote. It's not. Say what? The reason, you guys, that the Democrats are losing the vote is not because of the Democrats or the Republicans. I think that's where the Democrats and the Republicans are missing the fucking game. Black folks are seeing videos like this. They know people like this. And this is not America. But Canada might as well be shit. You know.
I am so pissed right now. 2.5 years ago, I moved up here to Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, found a job as a machinist, and that job took care of every single need in our house. When we moved up here, we were able to buy the house free and clear. We bought all the material needed to update the house, the bathrooms, the kitchen. I built a bedroom in the basement. And I was even able to buy myself a toy, a 1994 Trans Am, a car that I've always wanted. Nothing fancy, nothing spectacular, nothing lavish, nothing like that. Fast forward 2.5 years. I've gotten one raise of $1, and that job, even with 10 hours of overtime now, doesn't take care of a debt-free household. The price of gas has gone up about 50%. Our heat and hydro have gone up about 50%. And the price of groceries have bloody well doubled.
Bloody well.
It's gotten to the point where yesterday, my wife and I were talking about finances, and she was crying. Why was she crying? Because our washing machine pooched. Our dryer is on the way out, and to replace them both, you're looking at around $2,500. This, right around the time where we're trying to outfit 3 teens for school. It's a sad situation when a guy that's working 10 hours of overtime, sometimes even 20, can't take care of
you guys,
house anymore.
This is what the Democrats and the Republicans are missing. That everybody around the world, all the expats around the world, everybody around the world, the 9 million of us and the black folks that you guys are not sure what the hell they're going to do, what we're seeing, okay. I don't know who's to blame. I don't care if it's Republicans or Democrats. It's America has a problem right now. The West, especially America and Canada, have a huge problem right now. Black folks are seeing that the white dude, the white dude can't make it. I think 80% of Black Americans know what it's like to have a home paid for free and clear. I think I flipped that around. I think 80% of Black Americans have no idea. I'm thinking wrong. What the hell it means to have a house paid for clear and free. 80% of Black Americans have no clue what the hell it means to have a single family income who owns their home, owns their car, and has a project car off a single income. I'm blessed. My father, praise God to Anthony Jackson, Ajax Daddy. He's in Kansas City, Missouri. Love you. I'm not the average nigga, though. So what's happening, that white folks, Democrats, Republicans, if you're out there, please listen to me. You're missing. That is what black folks are seeing. They're striving for equality, right? We're striving to become part of something, right? And now the white dude, Canadian. That's not some hick in fucking Alabama with a fucking Chevy truck, Ford truck, house paid, car paid, everything. He can't make it. His wife, a white wife, not a black wife, because they usually don't cry, but we argue. It's crying. And what is he gonna do? Look at the motherfucker was old as fuck. What's he gonna do? Learn something new? Get into the DEI? He does at the end pitch his whole promotion of something he's fucking doing. Online. So this dude, everything's paid, has to go online and get a hustle. Matter of fact, the video still there? Y'all don't believe him. Play the video. This proves my point here real quick. Because niggas, we've been doing this for a long time. We've always had a side hustle. Black women, you know what I'm talking about. We always got some
income, and that's with the overtime. That's why I decided to get into doing something online. That's why I decided to look at master resale rights.
If you guys think about it, insert a link here for me, please. I have a video, We All Niggas Now. What Democrats and Republicans are missing, what America tried to take away and to demolish 5-10 decades ago, or for 5 decades and forever ago. The whole reason there's even racism and slavery in America is to separate he and I. But now white dudes like that are relating to black folks. No one's thinking about that. No one's thinking about the white dudes that are sitting up here thinking, black folks been telling us about this for decades. Now I feel it. Black women have been working, busting their ass, because they work for the white folks, right? He got a little money off one job. Who do you think's helping him with the house? Helping his mama? Who do you think's taking care of his mom at the old folks' home? A black woman. Who do you think is probably his best bro at work? A black dude. Who do you think probably he has to talk to at his job about that damn overtime? A black chick. Or at least a woman. So I think that what's happening is people are missing the fact that if the white dudes can't make it, what the hell else? I'll tell you why this came to me, you guys. I've been pushing. We have our new studio in the Philippines, you guys. We got our new studio here in the Philippines, in Manila. It's amazing. I love it. The team is amazing. I'm blessed. I left America to get my life together, to get my energy. I didn't know it was like this for white folks. I thought it was just me. That's what I thought. But I'm blessed. I'm doing this. It's happening. It's a wonderful thing. And I'll tell you something real quick, you guys, is that people don't understand that me seeing this and most blacks seeing this is that, okay, we're doing that. Let me give you another caveat. We've been following these dudes, doing what they do. I mean, the white dudes. Because in America, you look at the media, you think America's so racist. The truth of it is, racists are loud like black folks. But the truth of it is, if you're not black and you're not a racist, we're only 15% of the population each. Tops, racist and black people in America are 30%. Tops. Maybe more. According to how many racists you really think, but the tops. You see it in the votes. In your friends. We all know racist. We date racist. Black folks, the only people that have a problem with racist is non-black folks. because we've been dealing with it. It's not new to us. Well, Biden was a racist. Trump was a racist. And you know what? They were both Democrats before too. But I think folks are missing the fact that black folks seeing white folks complain, black folks seeing white women complain about how they can't do, black folks seeing white women go to their cars and cry because they're eating peanut butter and jelly, and then white folks at home, that video, we don't have it, right? The white woman eating the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, you don't have that video? You got that, but you don't want to play it because you're tired. We're over this show. I'm gonna end it pretty soon, y'all. We're over. But the white girl eating the peanut butter, crying in the car. Everyone is missing the fact that white people, no matter how racist, fucked up, indifferent, no matter how bigoted, no matter how nigga, monkey, Jew, whatever the fuck you think, white people, by default, we can play that. Let's play that too. But there's another one. But let's play that. Yeah, the teenagers. Let's play that because it's the same point. But you guys understand this. They're the beacon. No, the black. She's black, right? No, the teenagers. Wait 1 second. I want you to see this video, but I want to tell you guys. Us seeing these videos as black folks, this is what's killing their vote. This is why I'm sitting up here thinking in my head, like, you guys, I'm not going to, there's no way in fucking hell I'm going to vote this issue. There's no way. I wanted to be the president, the chairman of the Democrats Abroad, that organization. I was going to switch from being a Republican to a Democrat and have a whole ceremony. I still may do it. They need help. But let me tell you what moved me wrong. Not yet. They didn't want to pay me, y'all. They didn't want to pay my team. They wanted me to volunteer some shit. What? You got 9 million fucking black Americans. I'm sorry, 9 million, what is that? You got 9 million executives, y'all. You got 9 million executives, y'all. 9 million expats. Diplomats, business people, employees, English teachers abroad. And what happens, you guys, my goodness, when it comes down to it, understand this. When we see videos like this, it's like, wait a second now. If the white folks can't make it, how are we going to make it? And what's happening again, and Democrats, Republicans, you're missing this, is these white folks, these kids, these millennials, these Gen Zs, they're sitting up here. They were supposed to be better than these black folks. But now they're seeing all these hoochie mama black girls, and you guys want to separate black people. You don't want to support the black. You don't want to you don't like Cardi B, you don't like Nicki, you don't like all these hoochies and red, but at the end of the day, you know what? The only racist ass people are you in America. At the end of the day, that's a black woman killing it. So I want to play this video real quick. I want you to show this, you guys. This is what Democrats and Republicans are missing.
We can't afford our rent. We can't afford our prescriptions. We can't afford insulin. We can't afford healthcare. We can't afford our education.
It's just so frustrating that we did everything they told us to do. We went to school, we got educated, we worked hard, we did everything they told us to do, and then when we're actually out in the world, they want to charge us $1,800 for a one-bedroom apartment that really ain't shit. And then when they talk about, oh, the future is going to be great for you, just got to work hard and stay down. How? A lot of people don't have savings. They're spending it all on basic shit like housing and groceries. And what scares me the most is that more and more people are becoming aware of how fucked it is. And all we do, we record a video, we post it on TikTok, we post it on Instagram, we post it on social media, and then we say, well, I've done my part, and we close out the app, and then we go about our day. That doesn't fix anything.
About being a millennial is we just got to watch our parents try their best and be successful. They all had homes and 401ks and health insurance, and they were like, we just did our best. And then they were telling us, they're like, just go to college and you can do it anything. If you just go to college, you can do anything. So we all went to college and now we're in debt. We have no fucking money or jobs or housing. Everything sucks. And then they're like, well, why didn't you go to trade school? And we're like,
how can you be mad at someone who literally does not have what they need to survive when it's the corporations that have been underpaying people for years? Profits are up, productivity is up, are wages up? No, they're not. And our money, our tax dollars go to welfare to supplement corporations not paying people what they should be.
Don't wake up and the first thing on their mind is money. Everybody don't think about $1 consistently. I gotta hustle 24/7. I gotta have 10 streams of income. I gotta learn how to flip houses. I gotta learn how to sell on Amazon. I gotta go to door and sell vacuum cleaners. I can't just have a job and go home, enjoy my money, enjoy my time with my kids.
In the United States, y'all work in order to survive. Y'all don't work in order to enjoy yourselves. And unfortunately, that's the way that the system is set up in the United States.
Wake up, check your feed, check your text, check your emails, go to work, get 100 things done, get home late, attempt to have energy for stuff like your kids, chores, hobbies, etc., fail miserably, feel awful, and then repeat.
Y'all, that right there is the rude awakening for the Democrats and Republicans, because these kids, this next generation, they don't care. Because we all niggas now. That's what's happening. These used to only be black people problems. Some people call it poor people problems. But you heard these folks that before, and mind you, Democrats, Republicans, nothing's changed. Literally a Republican, a bad-ass Donald Trump-ass Republican, the best Republican they've ever had, was in charge. Now Biden is in charge. Before that, there was a black Democrat in charge, blackish. This young generation, this new generation, you heard him. The awakening is going to be when I'm going to tell you this too. One thing you may not notice in that video, the reason why I play it every single time, it's all colors. It's all sexes. I think there was a lesbian in there. I think there was a gay in there. I'm not even sure. Everyone's affected. It's going to be death for Democrats and Republicans, but it's going to be birth of a new situation, a new generation. And you guys, Kareem Jackson, you guys, I've been here with you live on the set. You guys, Monday, you guys, let me give you one more spot, you guys. We have the Black LinkedIn commercial. You guys, Black LinkedIn on Monday is going to be awesome. I'm going to bombard this question and extend this script with Rakeem, Brother Rock, on Monday. And of course, the monkey in the room, you guys, we're going to ask you guys, ask questions about politics, ask questions about politics in the office, ask questions about all of those things. We're going to answer those questions. But you guys, I want to thank you. I'm glad you guys have been here. But let me give a plug really quick, though, you guys. Liquor Express, you guys, I'm going to try. I'm sitting here tipsy as hell, y'all. And it's thank you to our friends over at liquorexpress.ph. They got a promo right now, you guys. You got this whole situation right here. This Maria Clara right here. Can you see it? This Maria Clara right here. They have another Virgin Maria Clara. So I guess there's a Virgin one, then there's a new one, and this in a box.
Yeah, it's called Maria Clara Sangria.
Maria Clara Sangria, but they have a Virgin one. The Virgin one is, anyway, liquorexpress.ph. You can see their promo. It's a box. It's really cute. Great for your girl. Great for your dates. If you guys are passport bros and you want to send a great gift, send her something from liquorexpress.ph. It's very cute. Very awesome. If you got some Filipino homies in the Philippines, you want to send a little cocktail, send that too. And you guys, we're working on our own label with liquorexpress.ph. Haven't quite got it going yet. We're working on our own label. So we're trying to tap into that market a little bit too. So keep that in mind. But I want to tell you guys, liquorexpress.ph, you guys, all these liquors, the oldest distillery in the Philippines, you guys. Shout out to Distillery Limtuaco, liquorexpress.ph. That's Q-U, not Q-O, Q-U-O-R.ph, you guys. Thank you guys for being here. But the studio. If you're in the Philippines, you guys, and you're trying to find a place to really do stuff, to meet stuff, to do a podcast, or you want to join me on the show, man, my studio is in Manila, just outside of Bulacan, you guys. And the studio, okay, better than me talking to you about it, let me show you the studio, you guys. Hey, you guys, Kareem Jackson live on the set, and you are at the studio, baby. And guess where we're at? We're in the Philippines, man. We're in Manila. We are live on the set, the studio, home of all of my fabulous shows. Kareem Jackson live on the set. We got Freedom Daily. We got Black LinkedIn. All of this here, you guys, and we're right here, right in the heart of the city. The studio by K & Co, you guys. Kareem Jackson live on the set. Come on in here, you guys. See what we got going on. Check us out. You guys, Black KC is here. I Love Dreadlocks is here. Outsource Everything. Entrepreneur 101 is here, you guys. All of them. Black LinkedIn. Brothers are here. We are all live on the set. This is where we help you turn your dreams into reality, you guys. We are live and we are here to help the community and all of you. The monkey in the room, that segment you guys all love, it's right here too. And you guys have all been wondering how we do it, why we do it. And if we could help you do it, come on in. Let's help you with your podcast. Let's help you with what you're trying to do, be a guest on our show, whatever. But the studio is here, and we have catering. We have cocktails. Thank you, liquorexpress.ph. We have producers and co-producers, makeup, barbers. It's all here, you guys. Kareem Jackson live on the set at the studio in the Philippines, baby. We are in the Philippines, bitch.
3, 2, 1. We are live. Hello, world. Success is for everyone, baby. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Yes, let's go.
You guys, my God. Okay, you guys, welcome back. I want to thank you guys. It's the studio in Manila. Shout out to K & Co, you guys, KareemTony.com. You guys can book if you're in the Philippines, you got a podcast or whatever you want to do. The studio can help you out. Marketing, commercials. You see all these products we have. Working on new coffees, you guys, new stuff for you. We're really trying to figure this whole thing out. We're trying to figure it out, Joe. But I'm going to tell you this real quick. The black vote is undecided, you guys. We're talking about this all this week. I want to really drag in this and push this whole political thing because there's 9 million of us out here outside the U.S. They could swing vote themselves. And folks are going for these expat foreigners. And more blacks are becoming expats. Passport bros, passport sisters, passport couples, passport families. If you guys watch me, you know that's where we kind of show all our content. I want to say this to you really quick too. Don't let them divide you. America has an issue right now. Whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're whatever the fuck you are. Right now, the issue America has. It's not just a situation where the divide and conquer is not working. And the new generation, you saw that video. They're not falling for it. They're not just blindly paying credit card debt till they're 70. You got millennials, Gen Zs making $100,000 a month with no college degrees. You've got men traveling the world, leaving the United States just to find a wife, not a job, not a business, not an investment, not spices, not land, not exploration, not hiking, love. And you criticize and they pit us against each other And we fail to remember this is an American problem. Candace and all these folks dividing us, Republicans, Democrats, and all these, and black and white. But at the end of the day, America has a problem because this next generation, they're not having it no more. They're together in the fight. They've united. This whole racism thing is a dying breed of people, a dying generation, and that's good news. It's almost over. Black folks were included. My company became successful in the 2000s, early 2000s, because we were one of the first black marketing companies around when the census first came out. We made our careers, our money off marketing to black folks, selling you McDonald's hamburgers, which we now know kills you. We used to tell Cadillac, black folks love your cars. They wouldn't believe us. They didn't care. Now they care. That Honda and Mercedes is kicking their ass. We showcased the first black vice president in Kansas City at AT&T. We're that DEI. So this whole situation, this next election is going to be really, really hard for Democrats to win. 50% of black American voters are not going to be in the game at all. %, gone from the books. The Democrats and Republicans, you're arguing over 25-25. So the black vote, you guys, undecided. That's the status. So you guys, okay, Monday, whole show for you guys, Black LinkedIn. Fucking amazing. We're going to extend this whole conversation. I'm going to bring Joaquin into it because psychology, the mental health of black America is a reason why they're not voting Democrat. Matter of fact, you can take their money. You can do whatever you want to do. But when black folks remember how you made us feel. And a lot of black folks are fucking depressed right now. So let's get into that on Monday, the depression of black America. You guys monkey in the room, your questions, please send those in to us. The studio at KareemAntonio.com. Kareem at KareemAntonio.com too. You can put in the chats or wherever you guys always send them. You guys find ways. Send your questions in. But this week we're talking about mental health and politics. Love you very much, you guys. Promo for the monkey in the room. I'm gonna see you on Monday, y'all. It's a good weekend. Check the reruns out, the replays. Love you. Do you have any shout outs I need to do? Anybody? No shout outs? We're all cool. I'm done. Tired. It's Friday night. Oh, wait. TGIF, y'all. It is fucking Friday. If you're in America right now, understand this. It's morning time. You're driving to work. It's drive safe. You made it another week. Be proud of what the fuck you're doing. If you're in Asia right now, it's the evening. You made it another week. Tea time in Africa, lunchtime in, or tea time in England, lunchtime in Africa. Whatever you're at right now, it is Friday. You made it another week. Success for everyone, and that means you. Cheers to you, brother. Thank you. Kareem Jackson live on the set. LiquorExpress.ph. Here, come on in here. Let's have this conversation, LinkedIn. Black LinkedIn, actually. Black LinkedIn, get in here, y'all. Black LinkedIn, get on in this room. Get in here. Come on, Black LinkedIn. Come on, get in here. Do y'all remember what the New York Times said about us in 2020? Do you guys recollect what the New York Times said about us in 2020? Let me remind you, if you forgot, let me tell you, we, Black LinkedIn, is thriving. Does LinkedIn have a problem with that? That's what the New York Times said in 2022 about us. And tell me this, it was back in 2022, but now we're in 2023, and it's the third quarter, and not much has changed, at least not for us. Makes us all kind of wonder, are they really doing some stuff? Do they really have some issues with us, the black folks on LinkedIn? Is the news on the New York Times true? Because we seem to be shadow banned. We don't get the jobs. We don't get in the searches. We don't see the supplier opportunities that we know that they see. And for a company that preaches DEI like LinkedIn does and raves about their inclusion, as a 14-year LinkedIn black gay entrepreneur veteran on LinkedIn, let me tell you something. I never see them push me to white people. Seriously, never see it. I see them pushing white people to white people. I see them pushing white people and white companies to black people and black companies. But where is our diversity in this new LinkedIn algorithm? Where are we in this new algorithm and these new features? Where's Black LinkedIn at, y'all? I don't see us. Where are we? Anyway, the Black LinkedIn Show, a kick-ass segment with my boy Rakeem. He's going to be here live with me, and I plan to take the algorithm into our own hands, y'all. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. So join the revolution. Oh, let me change that. I don't want to get flagged. Join the Renaissance. Join the Renaissance, y'all. Black LinkedIn, the show, the podcast, the segment is coming, and we have a special Q&A. It's a segment just to get y'all snowflakes all in a flurry. The monkey in the room is an in-your-face opportunity for black people and white people to ask all their DEI anti-racism questions. The monkey in the room, purposely named that way to give y'all some trigger warnings. Success is for everyone. We've been saying it for 25 years. Let's prove it on LinkedIn every single Monday morning in America, evening in the Philippines. Black LinkedIn Live, be here, be square, y'all, because we got some stuff to talk about. Success is for everyone. And that means you too, Black LinkedIn. We're going to make sure of it. Fam, this is the part you've been roaring for, you guys. We're right here with you with the monkey in the room, baby. The DEI question and answer section, the one part of the show that you guys love, that you guys get a kick out of. This funny as hell, y'all. Get the popcorn, get the drink, get the coffee, whatever you're going to get, the cocktails live on the set, baby. The monkey in the room is here. Get your questions ready.